Mrs. Orsini is one of my patients, and she has been bugging me to meet her son. So, looks like I'm going to get my chance.
Yeah, looks like. I told his dad I'd have him home before dark.
It's not that time already, is it?
Yeah, I'm afraid it is. I know he and his dad have got some special plans tonight, huh, Junior?
You do? What are you going to do?
We're going to go to a hockey game.
A hockey game? Wonderful. I don't want you to be late for that.
No, we sure don't. So what do you say I drop you off, huh, sport?
Oh, no, that's okay. I'll drop him off. Give me more time with my baseball. Here, go. Why don't you go pick up your toys, and we'll go.
Dixie, I think maybe the less time you spend around Adam, the better.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you drive him home. I'm going to stay here, okay? I don't feel like going back to an empty house.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, sport, ready to go?
Listen, Jack's going to take you back to Daddy's house, okay? So Mommy's going to see you in a couple days, and we'll plan something really great, something really special, okay?
Okay.
You know, Mommy hates being away from you. You know that, don't you? I wish I could think of something to say that would let you know how much your Mommy thinks about you. If I could remind you to brush your teeth. Moms always want you to brush your teeth, okay? And say your prayers, like your Mommy taught you. Okay? Let's give Mommy a big hug, would you? Yeah, that's good. Oh, this one's gonna have to last a couple days. You better make it good. Make a big one. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's good. That'll do the trick.
Okay, we all ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I got your hat and gloves here. Come on, sport. Let's get you all set for that hockey game, huh? That'd be kind of fun, huh?
Thanks, sweetie. I love you. Go ahead, come on. I'll see you later.
Come on, look at that. Doesn't that look good? Come on, admit it. You're just dying for a chicken finger.
I'll let you in on a little secret. Chickens don't have fingers.
Dixie? Dix, you okay?
You must be freezing. I'm sorry.
Well, you're not wearing gloves.
Come home. Let's take you home.
Brian.
It's warm.
Right, it's finished.
Come on, we'll make sandwiches and hot tea.
What's finished?
Everything. Everything. It's over. It's all over. I'm not gonna get Junior back.
But
Ever.
What are you talking? Jack said that there's something about a visit with Junior and something about Adam.
It's not Jack. It's not Adam. It's me.
Well, what?
Me.
What's you?
It's happening again.
It's okay, sweetheart. We promise.
Wait. What's happening?
Do you remember when we first had that talk about Will?
Well, look, you're cold. You're not making much
Come
sense.
on, about Will.
Well, you told me a lot of things about Will.
I spoke to Will after he died. I saw him in his apartment at his grave. He was there, Gloria.
It's in your head, sweetheart.
I know. I was losing it. And that's how I knew.
Well, you're not losing it now. Well, what's that? Where'd you get that?
Dr. Tolan says that seeing people who are dead as if they are alive is just a really bad sign.
Yeah. Okay. But you got past it. You're okay now. You're fine.
I don't know how this could have happened. I just wasn't even expecting it.
Come on, listen to Brian. Let's go home.
Okay, look, I don't know what that shrink said to you this afternoon that got you started, but
It's
I
not
know
the
that this
shrink.
is...
It wasn't her, it's me. Jack took Junior back to Adams, and I walked over there by the lamppost, and I heard something. And I turned around, and standing right here was Tad. He was standing here. I saw him. I'm losing my mind, Brian.
Now, wait a minute. Before you get upset, I want you to know it took a lot of begging before Lucy came up with the information about where I could find you, so I hope you don't get angry.
Yeah, of course not. I got your messages. I meant to return them. It's just that I've been in a holding pattern here, hoping to see my friend.
Yeah, what's up? Well, two things, very briefly, then I'll be out of your hair. The first is, since Mother is finally on the mend, I've decided to take a suite at the Valley Inn, so I've moved my stuff out of Wild.
Ted, that's
you're more than
absolutely
welcome to stay
unnecessary.
You guys have been very hospitable, but we've taken advantage for way too long. So, thanks, but no thanks.
Okay.
You know that Lucy's going to miss you.
Yeah, you're gonna break her heart.
No. Lucy is what my mother's mother would have called a real treasure. Speaking of which, second little item is that I've managed to lose my wallet. So do you mind if I use you as a reference at the Valley Inn?
Of course not.
And I hope that your friend starts... what's her name?
Kane, Erica Kane.
That name rings a bell.
Well, she hasn't exactly led an obscure life.
No. I mean, like, nothing.
Well, a personal bell, what?
I don't know.
Believe me, if you had met this lady before, you'd remember.
Dixie, I mean, there must be... I don't know how many men who in the right shadows could look like Tad.
I made some tea.
Thank you.
And I also raided the cookie jar.
Oh, no, thanks, really. I'm just not hungry.
He's right, you know. You did not see Tad. You saw some guy who looked like Tad. Last month, I was shopping at the mall. I saw this lady who looked exactly like my grandmother, who has been dead for 10 years. But she had the same hair, the same body, the same clothes. Freaked me out so bad I had to sit down.
At the grocery store this weekend, right? I'm wheeling past the fish counter, okay? And there is Mr. Horn, my 8th grade guidance counselor. So I clap him on the back. Hey, Mr. Horn, how you doing? But it's not him. You know, it's some guy who turns around and looks at me like I'm gonna mug him or something, and it's just mistaken identity.
Yep, happens all the time.
This was not mistaken identity. I saw Tad. I turned around in the park and he was there. I turned around again, I blinked my eyes a couple of times, I looked back and he's gone. Now that was exactly like what happened with Will. Only with Will, I knew I was crazy. I just don't feel crazy.
Because you're not.
You're fine.
I mean, there is nothing wrong with you.
Only that this time, you know, Adam knew about Will before that I spoke to him and stuff like that. He's gonna find out about this, and he's no way he's gonna let me have Junior.
How is he gonna? There's nothing for Adam to find out about.
He finds out everything.
You know what I bet would make you feel better? If we go upstairs, wash your face, comb your hair a little bit, lay down for a little while. I bet it'd help.
Will you stay here?
Yeah, I'll be here.
It's great, seriously. It's fabulously decorated, corner suite, everything's wonderful. Except for one thing.
The view.
Mm-hmm. Cracked asphalt in the tops of cars.
And don't forget the bridge with graffiti across the street, sir.
How can I? Now, if I'm correct, then that suite over there has got a great view of the river.
Mm-hmm. But see, that suite is rented on a monthly basis, and it's occupied.
Well, maybe the occupant would consider switching rooms.
No. I doubt it. Mr. Montgomery's been there for quite a long time.
Is he an old guy or something?
He's not old.
So, maybe he's not so stuck in his ways. It can't hurt. It's worth a try.
Excuse me, Mr. Orsini, didn't you say your mother was going to be joining you here?
Yeah, after she gets out of the hospital.
But your suite has 2 bedrooms, and Mr. Montgomery's has only 1.
Oh.
You'll be needing 2 bedrooms, won't you?
Yeah. Say, listen, what about the rest of the hotel? Are there any other 2-bedroom suites?
No, we're booked solid.
Well, I guess I'll just have to get used to parking lots. Thanks anyway. Oh, I'm gonna have to sort of owe you on this one. I lost my wallet.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Sure. I did love her. Whoever this girl is, I gotta find her.
Jack, I don't know what you're doing here.
I called him.
He's your lawyer.
And your friend.
Well, there's really no hope.
Dixie, there's always hope.
No, there's not. And I think we should just be realistic about this.
Realistic? Okay. You want realistic? Realistic is that you're making way too much out of a cut and dried case of mistaken identity. I mean, come on. Maybe you stumbled across an empty carton of chicken fingers or whatever. It reminded you of Tad.
Right, and while you were thinking about him, you thought you saw someone who looked like him.
It was Tad.
It was her imagination. And Jack and Gloria and I are going to stay here until you realize that you are okay.
Right.
You know, we're going to make some dinner. We're going to put on some music, maybe a little fire in the fireplace.
It's really sweet of you guys, but you don't have to humor me.
Oh, well, I'm not humoring anybody. I'm not. Look, you think that I would make my special spaghetti for a crazy woman? No. No, if I thought you were crazy, I would take you to a doctor, and I'm not. I'm taking you to the kitchen.
And I will make a salad.
Brian, you're supposed to go home.
I know, I didn't want to leave you alone.
I'm fine.
Is that why you were wearing out a hole in the floor upstairs?
I couldn't sleep.
So don't sleep. Keep me company.
Look, I don't need you here standing guard over me.
Come on, you can lie down here for a while, okay?
You don't need to sit here and watch me go out of my mind.
Dixie, you're not going crazy.
Yes, I know I am. I saw him. I saw Tad standing there in the park. And I know he's dead.
Ted? Ted, what is it? What's wrong?